Let's go to some of the ugly games.
Okay.
Maybe one of the ugliest ones.
Exactly, demonic. Exactly.
Browns, Dolphins, Tom.
Oh boy. The Browns. I picked them to win, and that was a good pick. They worked them. Tua, 3 interceptions, and Dylan Gabriel didn't really have to do anything. He didn't have to do much to win that football game. And again, it's just because Cleveland has a good defense, and the Dolphins have, I think it's safe to say, the worst defense in the league, right? I think that's pretty safe to say, especially with the Cowboys. You know, they turned up a little bit yesterday. Let me get the stats just so I can be
clear. Their defense is bad. And obviously when you give up 3 rushing touchdowns to a team where you don't know because the Browns did not run the ball last week, but it's a team starting Dylan Gabriel. Your focus should be stopping their running back Judkins, and he rushed for 3 touchdowns in this game.
Mm-hmm.
Tua turns the ball over 3 times, 3 picks. That's going to destroy even anything. A good defense.
Yeah.
Thank you, Derek.
The Ravens are still the worst defense in the league in points allowed, and they didn't even play this week. So
nice.
Then it's the Bengals, then it's the Cowboys, then it's the Dolphins in terms of points allowed.
Yeah.
This is Miami's the worst rushing defense. Thank Joe Barry. And they're not the worst passing defense. So that's nice.
Hey, there you go.
But yeah, the Dolphins, man, we were talking about, is McDaniels going to get fired? We're kind of just waiting for it. They came out today or I think it was Ian Rappaport who said that it was not going to happen this week. So
it shouldn't.
I just don't know what you do here. You know,
you wait till after the season or the very end of the season. Like they gain nothing by firing Mike McDaniel at this moment. Who on that roster is going to come in and be your interim? You calling Jeff Saturday? Who you calling? There's only one man on earth. Nobody on earth actually believes in Tua more than Mike McDaniel.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, like Mike gave Tua everything, and Mike might not be the right guy to be a head coach, and I get why Dolphins fans want him gone. I don't know who you bring in that's going to help your team right now.
Mm-hmm.
Unless Mike is so bad and so toxic in that locker room, which I don't think, like, maybe players don't love him, but it's not because he's an asshole. You know what I mean?
I think it's just, so what was it? Quinn Ewers, who walked to the sideline, got like the cold shoulder from him. That was picked up on the cameras yesterday. I feel like it's just, when you are getting rid of Mike McDaniels, you're firing Greer. Like, you are cleaning house, man. Like, I just think that within these next couple of weeks, if you're going to try to trade off some pieces just to try and get some capital, it seems like the Dolphins are going to be starting over, I think, relatively soon. I mean, to win one game and it's against the Jets, and if they played tomorrow, I don't know if they win that game again. It's just, it's a brutal, brutal season. And especially with the Patriots, who were not great for a few years, and now they're doing well. The Bills, you know, they got their own issues, but they're better than the freaking Dolphins. It just seems like they are competing with the Jets for the worst team in that division and as one of the worst teams in football. And considering that heading into this season, you and I and everybody else talked about the Dolphins' expectations, they need to make the playoffs, right? Like, you need to see something. It was all about, all right, well, how about Tua's health? What is that going to look like? Tua's healthy. And, Devin Achane, I like him a lot, and he's been one of the bright spots for that team. But it's just ugly, man. Like, it is ugly football. Their defense is horrific. And it just seems like there have to be some major changes to try and get something back from the Dolphins. Because like, they're going to have to do a massive rebuild. And they have an out for Tua's contract at the end of this year. That'll be an interesting decision.
Is it this year or next year? Our old friend here in Denver, Eric Studesville.
You're correct, buddy. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're right. 2027, they have the out.
Yeah. Interim Eric Studesville. Right. He was a running backs coach here with the Broncos back in the day. And when the Broncos fired Josh McDaniels, he was the Broncos interim head coach. So if you do need one, Dolphins, you got a guy like another Broncos connection. So go for it.
Big boom.
And then we will swoop Mike McDaniel up to come here to Denver.
We might get him as an offensive coordinator, so you can
You want him? We want him.
Yeah, you could get your hands off. Listen, the Giants are gonna be lining up for one of our kickers. They're just waiting for us to release one. So, but yeah, Dolphins bad. Cleveland 2 wins now.
Here's another shitty team.
Yeah, this was an ugly ass game, which we kind of expected. But Panthers above 500, first time since 2019.
13 points against the Jets, Carolina. It's all you need. Trust me. Nice. But Bryce Young leaves this game with an injury, right? Did he come back? Bryce Young injury.
Yeah, because he has an ankle injury.
Injury, okay.
Yeah, they don't know if he's going to play week 8.
Iffy. So he's iffy for this week. You don't like to see that. Here's what bothers me. 17 touches for Rico.
True, Scott.
Okay, I get it. Dave Canales, he gets Chuba Hubbard back. Loyal to Chuba. Chuba helped him.
Chuba.
Last year. He's a decent back.
Look at those average carries right there. Look at the average right there.
But why? Why are you taking the ball out of the hands of the guy who put up 200 plus yards for you in back-to-back weeks? Like, I don't get it with these coaches sometimes. Like, the formula's right fucking there for you, man. Like, just don't overthink it. And no offense to Chuba, okay? Fought to get back out there. Guys do it all the time.
Hot hand, man. Go with the hot hand.
And then just one touch in the passing game for Rico? Really? 22 carries for that man. You don't need those extra 6 carries going to Chuba. You're lucky it didn't blow up in your face. That said, Carolina, you took care of business. You forced the Jets to bench Justin Fields. And after he got benched, it didn't get any better.
Hold on. Did you see that hit on Justin Fields?
Oh, yeah. He
was going in for that. Dude.
He got Kiko Alonso. He got Aziz Al-Shird.
Dude, that was...
And that's when I would have left Fields out of the game.
Yeah.
So, you ultimately bench him later. He had to go to the medical tent. Even if he gets cleared from concussion protocol, that's when I keep Justin on the bench. I'm like, no, man, I don't like that shot you took. I know you cleared the protocol, but we're going to go with Tyrod right now. I just want to protect your health in this game. Then you have like an easy sort of like benching for your quarterback. Unfortunately, Taylor came in and he was not better. The Jets are a disaster. Their offense is atrocious.
Everything's bad. Everything's not good.
The Jets, the Dolphins, and the Titans are going to be competing for that number 1 draft pick. And the Saints, even. And the Saints are the best.
Look now. The Raiders. Let's.
Oh fuck yeah, the Raiders.
Hold on. I was getting pieces while I was streaming. There was a couple of stats that stood out that I wrote down in the Raiders game. Not only were the Raiders shut out, right?
Yeah.
They had 3 first downs.
Correct.
The Chiefs had 30.
Yes.
The Raiders ran a total of 30 plays.
Correct.
The Chiefs had 30 first downs.
Correct.
On top of that, the play that also went a bit viral was fake of Mahomes going, he's trying to draw him off sides. This never effing works. And then hands it off. And of course they get a first down. So whether it's the snow globe, whether it's the fake Rashee Rice getting a touchdown. I know Perna was happy about that. He was very excited to see Rashee Rice back. This was an ugly game for the Raiders. Just a bit.
Yeah, this is, I think the stat was with their 30 offensive plays. That's the second fewest amount of offensive plays that's been run by a football team in the Super Bowl era. So that means you can't sustain a single drive.
No.
They didn't have 100 yards passing or 100 yards rushing. They had 70 passing yards, 25 rushing yards. They didn't have 100 total yards in this game, the Raiders. And the Chiefs, believe it or not, didn't even play their best football game. Raiders dropped an interception in this game.
Yep.
The Raiders make a play and they knock the ball out of Hollywood Brown's hands. And it bounced just right to Rashee Rice in stride. I think he gained like 2 yards after it. Max Crosby leaves the game with an injury. This could have been a lot worse for the Raiders. And it was basically as bad as you could draw up with the numbers. The Raiders are lucky this was not worse. The Chiefs did not play their best football and put up 31 points on your ass.
I don't know if the Raiders fans today going, yeah, we were lucky. I don't know.
Yeah, suck it, Raiders. Suck it. You were lucky.
Oh,
dude.
man.
And the worst part, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, the worst part is I didn't hate the Patrick Mahomes. This never fucking works.
It's pretty great. It's pretty great.
If I'm watching a Chiefs play and I'm like, okay, that was cool. It's the worst. It's the worst it can be for me.